Earlier last week, Derrick-Rose didn't announce it, but basically the Cavaliers said Derrick-Rose has left the Cavs team for a while to try and put together some things. And I saw this box with the word perishable. Perishable. I look at that, and boy, isn't that true for athletes or anyone else. And it's, by the way, something I believe that Derrick-Rose is probably dealing with. Think about this. When Derrick-Rose was 21 years old, he was the MVP in the NBA when he's with the Chicago Bulls. The youngest MVP in history. LeBron-James never even won an MVP at the age of 21. The next year he had his first knee injury. And he's had a second knee injury. He's had a third knee. He's had 3 different major knee operations. He has had torn hamstrings. He has broken the orbital bone right around his eye. What has happened this year with the Cavaliers is he had an ankle injury, came back too early, hurt the ankle again. The reason I bring all this up is that now at the age of 29, where Derrick-Rose has dealt with all these injuries, I mean, he really does feel perishable. It feels, you know, like I can't stay healthy. And here is the interesting thing from a Cavs perspective. When Derrick-Rose and Dwayne-Wade came in this year, I obviously was off base on this. I thought Rose would frankly be more helpful to the Cavaliers than Dwayne-Wade. Rose is only 29 years old. By the way, so think about all those knee surgeries and everything, only 29. You know, Dwayne-Wade's 35. But it turns out right now that Rose is just very, very just down about all his physical problems. You know, there's some word he may not play again. We'll see about that. Most of these guys in the end end up wanting to play again. But Dwayne-Wade recently said in an interview how hard it was for him. And he's come back from various injuries. You rehab and do all this, and you get back and play, and you only play a few games or something, and you get hurt again. And you wonder about that. Now you flip it over. Now this then takes us to LeBron-James and how he's in his 15th year. He's the 6th most minutes played of anybody in NBA history. That's when you count in the playoffs, 6. And he's never had a major injury. You know, yeah, he's big, he's strong, but we've seen big, strong people get hurt before. I mean, some of it's genetics, some of it's conditioning. But I really did, you know, you kind of look at it, you see the word perishable, and you look at that, and, you know, all these athletes, they make millions upon millions of dollars. This is not about feel sorry for the millionaires. But it is about this. I have a certain amount of compassion of when you spend your whole life aiming for this goal, I'm going to be a professional athlete, and you condition, and really that's like 90% of your thought process is aimed in that direction, and you finally get there. And it's not like you went out and did a bunch of drugs or any of those kind of things. Your body just starts breaking down. That's really got to be depressing. And so that's what Derrick-Rose is dealing with now for his sake, and whether it's the Cavaliers or even another team a year from now, I hope Derrick could rally and try to play again. But really, when I think of Derrick-Rose, so far right now, it's been a very sad story.